lots of suggestions. So we'll need suggestions of things such as an emotion. So can I get a few of those now, please? A suggestion of an emotion.
Jealousy.
Jealousy is one. Can I have a few more?
Panic.
Panic, melancholy, I heard. Okay, so you know your emotions. That's a good start. Can I also find out a few suggestions of film, theatre and television genres such as Shakespeare or panto? Bollywood, film noir. Ugh. What else?
Horror.
Horror, scary. Yes, so you generally get the idea. Now, for our first story, we're going to start with baby steps. Oh, I love it when we have latecomers. But we're going to start with baby steps. And there's an important story in the news, which I can't find because something's gone wrong. It's all right, it's improv. And basically, here we go. The Queen has found out, well, no, she already knew, but she's been keeping under wraps that she has some relatives that she'd rather not let be known to the public. Now, we have a tip, and we believe that there's a well-known person who is related to the royal family who they want to keep under wraps. Can we have a suggestion of someone potentially well-known who this may be? Jordan is related to the royal family. We will use that as a starting point. And this game, just to start with these baby steps, in the scene, you're not allowed to speak words of more than one syllable. If you say anything that's more than one syllable, you'll be replaced in the scene. If you're too slow, you'll also be replaced. You'll soon get the idea. Take it away.
All right. Who are you?
All right is 2 syllables. Get out.
Do you like my boobs?
Yes. Very nice.
Very is 2 syllables. Get out.
Do you like to look at my boobs?
No. I like cock. Well, I have one of those too.
Do you?
Yes, I do.
Show it to me.
It's a little hard.
Little. Get out.
I am cock.
You're a Jew.
Oh my God! Have you heard? What? Big tits. Have you lost your what? Cock? No! But the news! What's happened?
Happened. Get out. Are you?
I'm the Queen.
Oh shit. You know, big tit
Kate.
girl. Kate. Price.
Yes.
Yeah. You know, heard? Well, she's, you know,
Yes.
she's your mom.
The Queen, Mum.
Yes.
No.
She's
Too slow. Get out.
Okay.
Look, he's late. So,
a guest.
what's this about my gran?
Big tit.
Yes, okay.
Your mom.
My mum? I thought she was my mum's mum.
I wasn't listening.
Where's Kate? Why? I'm Alex. Oh, Alex. Kate!
Hey,
Wow, look at those.
like this?
Can I touch Gran?
No.
Why?
Can you touch this?
Yes.
Oh, no.
Oh, you are... No!
Hi, are you Kate?
Yeah.
I'm Frank, and I'm a big fan.
Frank. You're Frank? Big too?
Yes. Can I have your thing?
I think.
Yes. You know, the thing that you write with a thing?
My thing.
With a pen?
Ah. No.
No.
No pen.
Well, art. But can I sign those?
Yeah.
Sorry.
All this noise and screaming was turning me on, so I had to stop the game here. But meanwhile, we moved on to our next game. And ladies and gentlemen, now it's time to move on to the world of politics. And the way this game will work is that you will hear from various members of various political parties, and they will have to speak on policies that you will decide, and they're not allowed to repeat any words, except for little ones like I and don't be too cruel, and they're also not allowed to hesitate. Handing you over to Mr. Speaker, this game is for myself, Louise, Matt, Andy and Rob S.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the House of Commons. I am your Speaker, and these are my 5 candidates, my finest speakers in the House. Over here, we have Mr. Don, and he is speaking for the Republican Party. Now, I just need a policy for him to speak about. I'll probably have a suggestion from the audience.
Cats.
Pardon?
Cats.
Kurtz. Dawn from the Republican Party will be speaking about cuts for 1 minute only. See how far we can get. On my mark, Dawn. Go.
I'd just like to open the floor and welcome my honourable friends to this discussion about cuts, not to be confused with Kurtz.
Objection ruled. That was 13 seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, next we have Doris from the lovely Green Party. If I could have a policy, please, from one of you that I can speak about for 1 minute.
Chocolate tax.
Chocolate tax. On 1 minute. On my mark. Go.
Hello, my name is Doris St. James Smith, and I'm from the Green Party and want to talk to you today about chocolate tax. This is a taxation which we put on a beautiful confection, which I do not believe should happen. The Conservative Party would have you believe that chocolate is bad for you, but it is not. It is good. It makes you feel...
No repetition, Mr. Speaker.
It's a small word.
Objection overruled. Continue on my mark. Go.
Chocolate comes in the form of buttons, bricks, small things, large items. At Easter you can have a little bunny. At Christmas a Santa Claus, or perhaps a reindeer. All of them taste good. All of them.
Order! That was 43 seconds.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, next we have James, and he is from the Lib Dems. Can I have a policy for James to speak about, please? Anyone? Policy? Flip-flops. Flip-flops. The policy of flip-flops. James, on my mark. Go.
Well, when I'm at the beach, I might go this way, I might go the other direction, but what I will not do is flip-flop. You can rely on me as a leader of this country, maybe not quite as in charge as the Conservative Party, but in all honesty, the Liberal Democrats want your Britain to be one that is completely flip-flop free. Notice that alliteration and all of the F's. We have so many F words we can give you that we will never put you in a situation where you do not know where to go. In this country, I can say I was a young man who grew up. Is that some sort of
Country, I believe, came twice.
Objection ruled. 47 seconds, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, next we have one of our finest speakers in the House. This is Billy Bob, and he is from the Conservative Party. Could I have a policy for Billy Bob to speak about, please?
Ice cream man murderer.
Ice cream man murderers. Billy Bob. On my mark. Go.
Hi, I'm Billy Bob. I'm here to speak about ice cream murderers, and quite frankly, I agree with them, because basically, if I was a man who sold frozen products such as that, I would kill children because they are fucking annoying. And the thing is, what you got to take into account, a man who is doing such a job as we've discussed is not a happy man.
28 seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, last but not least, one of our finest speakers. This is
Timothy.
And Timothy is from the Labour Party. Now he needs a policy to speak about. Anyone have any suggestions whatsoever? Can you speak about for 1 minute? Gay marriage. Timothy. On your mark. On my mark. Go.
I am from the Labour Party, and you might think that that is a crap, shit, bollocks thing to be part of, but actually it's rather good. Now, I want to talk today about gay marriage. I am as...
Order, objection ruled. Yes, that was 14 seconds. Well done, quickly. So next is the final round. Everyone is included in this. We have a policy to speak about for 2 minutes. As this gentleman here, Billy Bob, I think one.
Bullshit!
What was your
47 seconds.
Okay, then
What was mine?
this gentleman was 34, I think it was.
I'm speaker, you have no idea.
Right, so if you'd like to step forward, you'll be starting this final round. It's a 2-minute speech on a policy of the audience's choice. He will start when someone tells him to freeze. If he makes an error, then the other person will take over. Can we have a policy for this gentleman to speak about? Beards. Beards. Wow, a very, very lovely subject to speak about. On my mark, sir. Go!
Well, when I was a small child, I did not have facial hair, but I grew up to be a real man, which meant that I had fuzz growing out of my face. All of the great politicians from history have them, but the Liberal Democrats, such as myself, want you to know, whereas the Conservatives and the Labour Party want to conceal the fact that Winston Churchill
Order, objection rule. If you'd like to step forward and continue. 25 seconds we've got so far. Go.
I'm a woman and I don't have a beard. However, I used to have one, and it was a real problem with hormones, which the doctor had to put me on balancing medication for. I found sprouts down here coming out, a little bit of moustache, and quite frankly, I enjoyed it. It kept me warm in the winter. Now, because I have to be accepted as a lady by my constituents, I had to get rid of it. So I've chosen to marry a man with a large mop of hair on his face. Here he is, my husband, who is going to make sure that I win this competition, because if not, I won't have sex with him tonight, or tomorrow night either.
Order. What was your objection?
Night. It was.
No.
Tonight is one word, and tomorrow night is a different word.
The repetition of the phrase.
No.
But step down, Mr. Speaker. Step down.
We're on 1 minute, 20 seconds. Go.
Thank you. Some people like the handlebar moustache.
Moustache!
Freeze.
Yeah, she said moustache.
Yeah, you did that.
Sir, step forward on my mark. 1 minute, 34 seconds. Go.
As I was saying before, I was so rudely interrupted by this female who knows nothing about the male facial hair. What I was going to say was Grizzly Adams was a man who I looked up to when I was a teenager, and I have never taken my eye off that program since. I have learned his lessons, grown up with his teaching.
No, the
Maybe objection rule, madam, step forward. 1 minute, 50 seconds.
Oh!
On your marks. Go.
Repetition!
Objection everyone. I will object though to a pause there.
I have a pause on it.
I was breathing.
On my mark. Go.
Hitler had one of those little things beneath his nose on the philtrum, I believe.
Yes, objection on sir, if you'd like to step forward. We have 5 seconds. On your mark. Go!
All I have to do is fill this 5 seconds by talking about somebody's beard, which I cannot grow. That must be time.
Freeze! Well done, sir.
And with that, we move on to our next story. Now, there's a story that's really got my interest, and it is this, ladies and gentlemen. I want to know more about that. So, ladies and gentlemen, can I have a suggestion of someone you would not like to see on page 3?
Bob Christian.
Father Christmas. Ah, bless. But we will take that suggestion. So this next scene is an alphabet scene. So each sentence in the scene will follow the next letter of the alphabet. This is for Chris and Yvette. You will join us on the stage. We have Father Christmas, not wanting to be seen naked. Can I have a suggestion of a letter of the alphabet, please?
J.
J. So you'll start at J and you'll go back to J. Take it away.
Just why am I stood here with my top off?
Okay. Oh, you're killing me with this nudity.
Look at me!
Mother of God, help me! Please!
No praying. Get the camera and take my fucking picture!
Oh my God, what happened to the camera? Did someone steal it?
Oh, please. No excuses. I've got a spare one. Cue!
Quite enough. Maybe just one button up.
Really?
Oh,
Smashing.
Take more. Take more. And take more.
Rude. A bit rude, I think. I think I should put the camera away.
You! Ugly! You can't help it!
I'm very sorry to offend you. I really am.
Wanker, you called me wanker before this. And now you want to take my picture? I'm in love with you.
Xavier is my lover. I can't be with you because Xavier is outside the door. I'm sorry, Father Christmas.
You said, when you came in the room, is Mrs. Claus here? I said, she's gone. Now, we can do... Why are you falling asleep?
That's what you doing.
Are you mad, woman?
Better than being a pervert.
Can't help that. I take my clothes off for pictures. Call me pervert one more time. And you're out of here.
Do you think I can help you with this? Because I have to go to Xavier, whatever my man's name is.
But everyone says that. No one can help Father Christmas.
Forgive me. I will help you if you'd like me to.
Good. Now, on you.
I'd like higher. I'd like to say higher, not lower.
Is this better? Is this better?
Joking. You must be joking.
And we made it back to Jay! Now, I'm not quite sure I've had enough of the alphabet, so we'll do another one. This time it'll be Andrew Hanratty and Kenneth Wright. Now, this time I have a suggestion of a situation of crisis, please.
Anal leakage.
What?
Anal leakage.
Obviously a sufferer. But yes. Can I have a suggestion of a letter, please?
V.
V. We will start at V and go back to V. Anal leakage, Ken. Take it away.
The vaginas will never have this problem. You haven't. I do. You,
W.
Wicked! You've got a giant hemorrhoid. It's pumping. It's full of blood. X-ray number. Dominic's handcuffs. And now my ass is bleeding. Seuss. The maneuver Seuss. Why? Yogurt rubbed on the hemorrhoid. with vitamin D, it's supposed to take it off back into the sphincter.
Xavier was here earlier. Yeah, he had some yoga. Do you want to just rub him around the ring a little bit? Hey.
Alligator clamps is the best thing to do here because they stop the blood flow.
Bloody hell! We're gonna fucking shove alligator clamps up my arse, which is already bleeding.
Chill out, man. It'll be alright.
Don't know, Nick. Alligator clamps up the arse isn't going to help. The yogurt will help. It will just soothe the arse ring.
Edward II, okay? He came here and he had treatment. We give royal treatment here.
Look, fucking up, my brother, Edward II, did have the problem. And the genetic, way passed down the chain is how I got this.
Genealogy is the word you're looking for here.
Hell of a good time, says I'm having a hell of a good time.
Indecent exposure, might I not say, in front of all the children over there.
Jesus Christ, they're a bit old to be kids, aren't they? He's got a beard! Prepubescent or what?
Keep it cool. I mean, that's what we're here for.
Look, you didn't help my arsehole or what? It's still bleeding! It's disgusting! Look.
Thank you. Megalomania! That's the biggest fucking dribble I've seen from your penis. Do you have a sexually transmitted disease?
Now I've got it coming out both ends. What? Do you think I was at the Danish hooker last night? Who looked a little bit like you, might I add. You don't have an alter ego called,
Omega?
Omega Peterson.
Precisely.
Q.
Corn. That's the vegetarian dish you can find in Sainsbury's.
Right. That is what I calls the aerobic and the penis diluting and the dribbling and the... So do we have the yogurt? Can that help this?
Right, you are. That's £10 for that treatment, please.
Shit, that's quite cheap actually. I might just leak out of my arse and out of my dick. But no, it's quite good. It's good. Good deal for that.
Super. Talking away there. Talking away. You will bleed it right out. Just press it all out through the hose.
Oh my God.
Understandably, no one here really knows the alphabet. So I think what can be gleaned from the situation is, to summarise, don't sleep with Danish hookers and alligator clamps don't work to leak up to hold up your arse. Yogurt would, but we don't have any yogurt.
Vera Clamp.
Everybody back to me!
Now you can't just do that game, it takes years of training. Now for our next game we're inspired by the X Factor because it's been very relevant with people being voted in and voted out and voted back in again. So we're going to sing some songs that they didn't show you on television. Starting off with Matt here. Can I have a suggestion? In fact, can I have a volunteer in the audience to be serenaded by Matt? Yes, you may. Oh, I should say that. Oh, do you want to come up here?
Oh, no.
Oh, she was coming up. No, okay, right. What is your name?
Katie.
Katie. And what do you do for a living?
I'm
Primary school teacher. Serenader. Sorry, what's the name again?
Katie.
Katie.
Really makes me feel good.
don't like fucking abuse people. Oh, Katie, don't you want me anymore? 'Cause I'm not the same size as you. Why did you make me do this, Katie? I don't love you anymore. This is not a serenade. I'll make you lemonade. There's no rhyme anymore, Katie. Right, we'll do another one. Another volunteer, another song. Someone's brave, someone wants a song. Naomi! We've never met before. Right, so I will celebrate Naomi. What do you do for a living, Naomi? Just to tell these people.
I'm an actor.
An actor, oh, okay. Take it away. Here I am, standing on the X Factor. The girl I really love, she's an actor. She doesn't like to be called an actress. She likes equal rights. I feel in such a mess. So Naomi, what you say to me, it tears me up inside. I wanna hide. May, if I may, go ahead and say with your smile there, I feel all tingly in my underwear. Oh, Naomi, you're the girl I desire. Now, you can't just sing like that, it takes years of training. But next up, we have Christopher Walsh. And another volunteer we need, please. Come on. Well, oh, who's this?
Daniel.
Daniel! And what do you do, Daniel?
I'm a fisherman.
A fisherman! Lovely. Take it away, Chris.
There's Daniel, I fish in the sea, I fish a cup with you and me, yeah. Deep sea diving like crab fish. I don't need a rod, 'cause I use God to dive and grab the fish. So I'm a fisherman, yeah, I'm a fisherman.
A song as if Daniel was singing to himself. But nonetheless, we have one more song, and that is Robert X. Can I have one more volunteer, please? Come on, I will pick someone. Right, I'm going to pick someone. Who? You? What's your name?
Matt.
Matt. And what do you do for a living, Matt?
I work in an office.
He works in an office. Take it away, Ron.
Oh Matt, I think I really, really, really love you. Oh Matt, some people say that you might be large. I didn't say fat, no I didn't say fat, 'cause Matt, I really, really love you so much. Is that your freaking girlfriend sitting next to you? Oh Matt, how could you? I think you're a twat. Oh Matt, you told me you loved me, you told me we'd be together. Oh Matt, I wanna come by your office one day and sit on your desk and just say, oh Matt, I love you.
Singers up! Just because the X Factor is a complete popularity test, we will do the same. So, let's hear it, if you like him, of course. Matt! And who here likes me? Who here likes Chris?
Chris.
Close call, but obviously I won. Thank you very much. We move on. Ladies and gentlemen, our next game where we will decide our next story is called Mood Swings, and it is for Kenneth, Rob L, and Adam. Now, here we see there's been one. There's football. Hurrah! No football fans in the house. Fair enough. So we need a suggestion. Look at that booth showing there. I will close that. We need a suggestion of where some people might go to celebrate the win for England.
Pub.
A park?
Pub.
Where did someone say stripper or something? You would. Right. Well, okay. Here we have some of the celebratory England players having won at a strip club. Now the game starts normally, and every so often I will freeze them and ask you for suggestions of emotions. You'll get the idea as we go along. Take it away.
Oh, she's hot. I'm gonna give her some money. Where's I put it?
Put down the top.
Yeah, put it down the top.
Freeze! Can I have a suggestion of an emotion, please? Panic. Take it away.
What did you do? I just put 10 down the top. I didn't mean to do it.
Fucking cunts! You fucking cunts!
I'm sorry,
You fucking put 10 quid down my back!
I'll give you some more money. I'll give you some more money.
Please! Freeze him. Don't panic. Right, can I have another emotion, please? Anger. Anger! Oh, God.
Take that fucking money. Take it.
What's your game? Yeah!
For us. Come on.
No!
Yeah.
More seductive!
My God.
Freeze! Another one before we get ready. Paranoia! Continue.
Has anyone seen my... I can't remember what I lost. I'm terribly sorry.
The last shit.
Freeze! Another one. Greed. Give me the fucking money, you cunt! Give me the fucking money! Show me in the shit! Freeze! Another. Love! Yes.
We all live in a yellow submarine, yellow submarine, yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine, yellow submarine, yellow submarine.
I fall in love with you.
A love triangle, isn't it?
One more! Envy. Continue.
Get your hands off her. A good circle is better than a bad threesome. I don't understand that, Rob. You know that.
Don't look at her. I told you not to.
Yes, and he was right, and with that we will move on. Give him a hand. That last scene, it sort of erased more questions than it gave answers. And so with that, we move on to a game called Questions and Statements. Everyone up? This is a game for everyone, and the way it works is that we will do a scene where everything is spoken only in questions. Every so often I will shout statements, in which case they're not allowed to ask any questions. Speed is of the essence. So can I have a suggestion, please, of... Okay, I've got one more of my headlines. Sex swap at 69. Right, what is something if you had a sex swap that you would need to adjust to in your life?
Underwear.
Underwear. So we will take this, we're in a underwear or lingerie shop, and questions only to begin with. Take it away.
Excuse me, sir, can you help me?
Are you a D cup?
Do I look like a dealer?
I think you're more like...
It's not a question, get out.
Am I a man or a woman?
What do you feel like?
Do I look like a woman?
Do you think that's what women look like?
I think that's what I want to be.
It's not a question.
No.
That's real. You want to touch them?
Are you a virgin? It's too slow.
Does my bum look big?
Freeze! Continue in statements only. Your bum is massive.
Oh, damn.
It's a question. How dare you? How? Get out.
It's an exclamation.
Do you take me for lunch? I'm not happy with my bra.
I don't serve men with beards.
Is this a beard?
It's a dishevelled looking beard. And that's a question.
Oh yes, you're right. Sorry, miles away. Continuing questions only.
Do you miss having a penis too?
Are you going to buy anything?
Statements only.
I may not.
You look rather unwell.
You look rather unwell too, may I add.
Do you want any underwear? It's a question. See you later.
Do you have a penis? Do I look like I have a penis? Is it a big one? If I had a penis, it's not really a question.
Damn it. Do you think I should get changed into being a man?
Do you want to be a man?
Don't all the boys like men?
Aren't you a man now?
How can you be so horrible to me?
Statements.
What happened?
I know I have chest hair.
So you're a man?
Men can have chest hair. Women can have chest hair if they've got a problem.
Yes, but you have a lot of chest hair.
Questions?
Why shouldn't I have a lot of chest hair if it is in fashion?
Aren't you a woman?
Would you like to find out?
Are you from France?
Aren't all hairy women?
Yes.
Are we in a lingerie shop?
Can't you see the knickers?
Would you like the B cup or the D cup?
Can I go free? Do you want to motorboat them? Please do. It's not a question. Statements only.
I welcome you, bra.
What size are you?
Statements only. Get out.
Hi. You need some help.
I'm post-op. I need a new bra.
Would you like the
In a question. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we will move on. Let's give them a hand. They played so well when I discovered they're rather boomy. But nonetheless, we will now do another scene, and this is for Andy, Adam, Rob L, and Yvette. And for this, I need a suggestion of a place of work.
kitchen?
Sorry?
Kitchen.
Kitchen. So this is going to take place in a kitchen, and okay, you can come in whenever you want. But right, it is number of words. So in this scene, Andy will only be able to say sentences of 3 words. Adam will only be able to say sentences of 2 words. Rob will only be able to say sentences of 9 words. And Yvette will only be able to say sentences of 2 words. Take it away. Are we in the kitchen?
Yes, I think we are. We've been here for days.
Hi there.
Hello. Give knife.
What are you making today? It looks lovely.
Potato.
Looks good.
Great. I can't wait to eat it later on.
That's not how... Pass salt. Too much.
I love...
Let me have... Ah! I have hurt my hand! Ow!
Oh no!
Ah, you prick! Give me hand! Oh! So, what are you doing? You are a lunatic! I hate you!
I'll get.
Faster, please.
Get me an ambulance right now!
I'm bleeding everyone!
Help! Help!
Good as...
I am missing 3 fingers at least!
They didn't.
He's missing fingers!
Let us try and find them as soon as possible!
That one.
Give here.
There you go.
Give knife.
Be fucking careful.
What are you going to do, you lunatic?
Sew it.
Help me!
Tighter. There.
On hand.
No! Hang on. Ow!
That's it. Ta-da! Hey.
You are fired.
You stitched my fingers together, you fool.
And we're back at the ending! So, ladies and gentlemen, we'll move on. Now, I'm going to need a suggestion of when.
When?
Thank you. Here we see I downed a bottle of wine, grabbed the scissors, and hacked at my testicles. That is the inspiration for my scene. This will be a scene with me and Chris. Now, all of you will remember at the start of the show you had pieces of paper which we asked you to write a line of dialogue, something one person may say to another on. Now, I hope you've all done it because we're going to need them very soon. Basically, when we come near you, let us have them and we'll use them. You'll get the idea. So, hacked at my testicles with scissors, and I downed a bottle of wine. What else would someone who's done these things need in their life?
Therapist.
Therapist. Right, we're going to find a better therapist. Take it away.
Well, went out last night, you know.
Yeah.
Down a bottle of wine, didn't I?
Yeah, didn't I?
Well, you'll never guess what.
No. Oh, I bet you something with scissors and testicles.
You know, you do too.
You put it on Twitter. Come on. Right, now, I think you need help, my friend.
You think so?
Yeah, I think you do.
I've always wanted to do it though. Just took a bottle of wine to do it though.
Yeah, I know, but you know, when the alcohol wears off, you're going to bleed to death, so you need to try and get some help. Right, yeah, so what I think you need to do is, I remember reading this really interesting quote on the internet, and I think it said, give us a job.
Really?
Yeah, so if you can get a therapist to give me a job, I would be your therapist.
Oh, right.
That'd make sense, wouldn't it?
But my mum, you know, she always said to me, she's not really supportive.
Oh, right.
And she said, do what I want. And one day she came up to me and she said to me, yeah, well, you know, when we were chatting one-to-one and all that, she said to me, so bite me. So I did, I beat her.
You beat her?
Yeah, I beat her.
I bet she bled.
She bled, like me.
Yeah, so you sort of like a family.
I've always wanted to have
Right, excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. Right, well, I think there might be some sort of therapist around. And I remember that my grandfather said to me one day, he said, if you were a sausage, I'd cover you in ketchup and eat you. And it's like, yeah, it's like blood, so I sort of see some sort of connection here about blood. It's family.
It's not really
Sorry,
obvious, is it?
crazy, isn't it? Right, well.
I did see someone the other day though.
No.
Yeah. Before I did it, when I was trying to decide what to do and stuff.
Yeah.
It was my good friend, yeah. And he actually said to me, what have you done to my cat, you mentalist?
I bet you did. You always do. I saw it on Twitter.
Alright, it's what his pussy. Alright.
Okay, yeah, well, it sounds just like you. But I saw what you put on Twitter the other night, and I've got to admit, I was quite offended. Do you remember what it was? What? You said to me, why are you wearing your mother's hairnet? Well, just because I've got a little bit of a problem, I should be able to wear a hairnet so that like my hair doesn't shed and like go into all of the sperm at the sperm bank.
Right. Oh, I went on Twitter, you know. I like it. I look at it for inspiration, and I love. I follow Lady Gaga, yeah, and she tweeted one day, and she said to me, I really took inspiration from this comment that she put on Twitter. She said, I want to eat you, do you? And I looked at that tweet, and I thought, yeah, I do want to eat her. I want to eat her so much, I want to be like her. And so that's why I got my testicles up.
Well, you've got all these problems because Lady Gaga does have testicles. You should know that.
No, but she cut them off. She tweeted about that.
No.
Yeah.
Well, do you know what I think to that? I've got one thing to say to that, my friend.
What's that?
Smelly feet. Yeah, you're smelly feet, that's what you are. You want to make things puerile and be like a child again.
This isn't helping.
No, it's helping you. I just don't think you're responding well to the treatment.
Well, what can you do to treat a bleeding testicles?
Well, you need a therapist. And I'm sure I can find one around here somewhere.
Yeah, because one day, one day I want someone to say this to me. When I cut off my testicles, and I'm proud about it.
Yeah.
When the bleeding stops, when it's all scabbed over,
yeah.
And I turn it into something a woman's got. I want someone to say to me.
Yes.
How you doing?
Well, I'll be honest.
In that accent. How you doing?
I might say.
I'm really good with my phone.
I bet you are. Yeah. And that might be me one day. I might come up to you, but I might not find those exact words. I might come up to you and say, my God, man, I've never seen one like that before. And do you know what? That'll be true. Yeah, it will. I think it's helped it. I think I have too. Do you like the way I just touched a load of people in the audience there? My excuse, we call it theatre. But anyway, so our next game, ladies and gentlemen, is for Adam, Yvette, Rob S, Rob L, and Chris. But we will start with Adam, Yvette, and Rob S on stage, please. Now this game is going to start off with stand, sit and bend. That means at one time, one of these people has to be standing, another one has to be sitting, and another one has to be bending. Can I have a suggestion of a place you wouldn't like to be alone at night? Sorry? Cemetery. So we will start in the cemetery. Take it away.
Recently deceased? Yeah, just picking her up. What are you doing?
Please be quiet.
Alright, I'll be quiet. I'm gonna dig them for you. Yeah. Get into the work. We'll dig quiet. Alright, go easy.
What are you doing?
I think I need to sit down after all that. It's a bit tiring.
What are you bringing this home?
No, I'm taking it out. There we go. There you go. That's gross. Look at that. That's disgusting. Bend down so I can see it better. Look at that. Yeah, look at that. Her hair and everything. Oh, that's disgusting, isn't it? Sorry, let me look at it. I'm not showing my head for a moment. Look at it.
Have you took her up yet?
Yeah, just put her right there.
I can hear in my hands.
Free! She needs to be laying down.
You alright? Hold this now.
Interrupt L as squat.
So, how much are you going to get for on the black market?
Where did it go? I can't find the skull anymore.
Stretch.
What's going on here?
Is it over here?
We don't have the body, no, we've got the skull.
It's over there.
I'm cemetery security.
I didn't do anything. I didn't have a spot down here.
Oh shit.
No.
My back of your head went like down.
I'll never sit down there. Anyone found the skull?
It's over there!
And they found it! So with that team, we will move on. Give them a hand. Now for this next game, interpretive dance, can I have a suggestion of someone who has been in the news recently? Gaddafi. So, yes, this is the dance, Gaddafi. Early in his youth, things looked so promising. Leading the way, leading his men. Teaching people how to follow. Teaching people with a strong fist. And swimming apparently. But once he swam through life and grew up, reached adulthood, he looked for his next challenge and he knew he would rule. And once he was ruling, he would never give up his leadership. And then he died. The end. Next up we have Rob Langston. And he will interpret a dance about another celebrity or well-known public figure. Can I have another, please?
Sylvia Berlusconi.
Berlusconi! Take it away, guys.
As a young child, Berlusconi was a fan of the Godfather trilogy. He watched it religiously every night. He looked up to Al Pacino. And he said to himself, one day I'll be like him. I'll run the fucking government. Yeah. He also went to the school discos and danced with all the girls. Yeah. He liked to boogie woogie. One day he would have a harem of girls around him, he said to himself.
started smoking drugs. Yeah, with the girls. And he had lots of parties. And for some reason he called them bunga parties. And so he bunkered away with these girls. And he ran the country. He actually ran the country. Yeah. And he pissed off every other prime minister of Europe. he made him suck his dick. Yeah. He made Gordon Brown suck his dick. Yeah. And he especially liked all the Italian models that he let him suck his dick. And then fate came back to bite him in the ass. Fate was running behind him. A minute later! Then he resigned.
You can tell how accurately we know our politics. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, now we move on. This is a game from Louise, Rob, S and Andy. And it's called Film and Theatre Style, so we'll need all the genres we mentioned earlier. For this though, ladies and gentlemen, I will need a suggestion of a situation which causes change in the world. Bless you. That is one. Sorry? Flu. Yes. So, disease, death, all this sort of thing. Start normally, and we'll go from there.
Can you not sneeze like that around me, please? I have a very...
Fucking you got a tissue. Sorry. Whoa! I think I'm coming down with something. It's the swine flu, isn't it?
The spine?
Swine flu. Swine flu. Yeah, swine flu. That's swine flu. Have you got anything to help me?
Please! Can I have a suggestion of film, theatre or television style? Panto. Continue.
Boys and girls, it is really important you help Billy and Bobby because the nasty flu monster is lurking somewhere about. She's
Another one, please. Horror. Horror. Continue.
There's a big scary monster over there. We go towards it.
No, the best thing we could do is split up. Because if we split up, then it'll take him along.
You go first. You've got to have big tits in your socks.
Freeze! Another one.
Restoration comedy.
Would you like me to rub your nose?
Freeze! Another one, please.
Greek theatre.
What?
Greek theatre.
Greek theatre.
And then Opedimus cameth into the local area and said, forsooth, I was going to be a sacrifice by the way.
Which she never was. Another one.
We have to see it.
Comedian dell'arte I had.
You got a thing down there?
Oh my god!
The shopping channel.
Wait. And go.
So if you've got a cold, a problem ending up your nose, then all you need to do is get on down and what's the number? My lovely assistant here will help you out.
It's 0800 45 45 45. There's only 5 remaining of this item. So if you want the super duper flu extractor, then what you need to do is ring the number 5. 4 remaining. I've got 4 remaining now. Boys, how easy is it to use it?
It's so easy because I used it and I don't know how to use even toilet paper, but I used it and it was so
good. I get myself.
And team! Give him a hand, ladies. Now, a lot of people have problems, but luckily at the Daily Trumpet newspaper we have an agony aunt who solves people's problems. And that is Matt. Give him a hand. Now, he solves people's problems through the medium of song. And the first person who has the problem is Kenneth. He is angry about a certain celebrity. Can I have a suggestion of a celebrity, please?
Anne Widdecombe.
Anne Widdecombe. You are angry about Anne Widdecombe. Tell Matt your problems.
Anne! Whittaker! I fucking hate you! You don't know what I came to say, but you can suck my flock, not my cock. You thought I was being rude, but I was incidentally telling you how to fucking get a clue what I'm all about. So I don't have a clue myself. Come, help me out.
Hey, Ken. I don't think Anne is the woman for you. First of all, I think she has the flu. So don't go with Anne. Go with me. I really like you. You look like Carl Goodwin in a kind of way. Why don't we get together? Maybe today. Hey, Ken. You turn me on. You turn me on. Turn me on.
Now, more people have problems and we will try to solve them. So, Louise, come up. She's in love with someone famous. Who? Hitler. Louise, who loves Hitler. Let's hear about it.
Like someone else a little more. I don't know why you go for a German. They're not really people I enjoy or that's for. Maybe you should think about someone else.
Like who?
I don't know. You could look for someone else that would be a bit more loving of the Jews. It's an option.
Like that.
If you like noses like that, then I don't see any limitations for you and your lovely
Now there is one more personal problem, and it's not those who are leaving now. But this person is a vet. And she has had a life-changing experience recently. What is this?
She became a woman.
She became a woman. Clearly, she's still in the process of a man. But she's going to sing about this problem now, and Matt will help her. Take it away.
Doctor, lately I became a woman, and I don't know how to speak like a woman. So please help me be more like a woman. Can you help me with my fingernails and my eyelashes too?
Well, as it happens, I'm a man, but I'm not very manly, so I can do your nails, I
Anything but transcript. And we can have a jolly good time. We need to go a little bit higher. And then we can work on your figure. I can be your gay buddy. We can go around gay Barry. We want you. No, that's terrible. Another time, maybe. Your session's up.
Oh, thank you.
Keep the money on tip.
Is this better?
Yes, it's pretty much well done.
Thank you.
Later I'm going to get Matt to help me become a woman. But still, we will move on. And to move on the way I move on best, I'm going to leave you all for a few seconds whilst we play a game called Press Conference, and I'll come back and give this press conference. Handing you over to Ella.
So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our press conference. But there's one problem. We're not too sure why we're here. So this lovely man outside, he could be famous. He could not. He could have triumphed at something, done something for the first time. He could have really been a great man, but we're not too sure what he did. So can I have any suggestions in the audience over here? If they have any idea of what this man did, conquered, who he is, maybe different occupation, or any suggestions, please help us out.
He removed his own foreskin.
He removed his own foreskin. That's great. Was there any specific utensil that he used to remove his foreskin?
Garden.
Sorry?
I said garden shears.
Garden shears or a spoon?
Garden shears.
Garden shears? Okay, garden shears. Thank you. I'll go and get our lovely man. And welcome. The press are ready for you. Thank you.
Thank you for coming out and my press conference. Yes, first question.
Did it hurt?
Well, not if you take a lot of cocaine first. Yes, please.
So, are you Jewish? Are you Jewish?
Well, my lack of foreskin would suggest yes, but that was just an accident. So, next question, please.
You say accident, so how did it happen?
Well, I was watching the Discovery Channel, and there was a really interesting documentary about this, and I just thought I'm going to give it a go. And, yeah.
Was it when you were on gardening leave?
As a matter of fact, it was. Yes. Next question.
How big was the lump of meat you removed?
Well, do you want that in metric or next question, please?
Have you kept the item?
Yes, I have, and I look after it. It's in formaldehyde. Yes, please.
Would you advise other people to do what you did?
Only you. Yes, next question.
What led you to your decision? Did it get in the way at all?
It one night I was visited by an angel. What can I say? It was a completely religious thing.
Do you like keeping in shrimp?
Yes, it's what the children prefer.
Do you feel any difference?
Only in the area of the removal. Yes.
What have you done with the utensils?
I eat with them.
I trust you had a tetanus jab before doing it.
Why would I? Next question.
Have you found you're better at pruning small objects?
Yes, but you need a powerful microscope to do it. Yeah.
Did you need painkillers, or did you do it?
Just the cocaine still. Always the cocaine. Yes.
Have you ever considered doing it on someone else?
No, but I think we're going to arrange it. Yes. Yes.
What would their payment be?
Their payment would be one night with me. Next question, please.
If they're having one night, wouldn't that still be sensitive for you?
Again, just use plenty of cocaine, and if you can't use cocaine, then drink lots of root beer. Yes.
Do you envy people when they sometimes wear a turtleneck?
Yes, but I just turn to the Torah, and it gives me peace.
Would you ever wish you could, pull back time?
Well, sometimes if I'm really excited, it just feels like it's pulling back itself. Yes, go ahead.
Have you entered any tokery competitions?
No, but I'm not sure what that means. Last question, please.
Have you ever thought of a replacement made out of tofu?
Well, I would, except for I'm allergic to curds. So, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for coming to my press conference. I think I don't have a foreskin. It may or may not be because I'm Jewish, but I think my penis got cut off by mistake.
With what?
Gardening shears. Yes! I love it when I win. So, with that, we will move on. And we now have a game for Matt, Louise, and Rob S. Can I have a suggestion of a location where you might go to have some sort of adventure? A zoo. Oh, that is adventurous. Right, but we will play a game called New Choice. So every so often I will shout out either new choice or new physical choice. And the last choice they made, an acting choice, will be erased from the scene and they will have to replace it with a new one. You'll soon get the idea. Start the scene.
I really like this tiger. Shall I cuddle with it?
Yeah?
The tiger. Oh, it's
Let me take a picture!
Does it suit my complexion?
Oh, really thought to be behind
as well.
You're getting quick. Oh, right. Oh, could you maybe open its mouth?
New choice.
Could you maybe pick up its tail? That's it. And could you maybe creep inside its body? Come on, it's for the camera! That's it. And hold. Oh, really. I
Go on. Okay, and duck. His name's very straightforward.
Rob.
I think I'm duck. But David, I'm duck.
Okay, right. I'm going to speak to the tiger. Mr. Tiger. Hi. I'm Louise. Could you possibly, try and trump or something?
New choice.
Could you come here?
New choice.
Stay. Let's go away. Okay, I'm gonna pull you, Mr. Tiger. You're gonna pull Rob, and it's only gonna hurt for a minute. Okay? Ready? Pull.
New physical choice.
Push. And now twist.
Oh, he's come out.
Are you alright?
New choice.
I'm fine. Yeah, no, I'm good.
Right.
Jesus.
Crocodile next.
You take the boat with the cocktail this time.
New choice.
You.
Don't go.
I'll take the crocodile. Okay, what's that do this time?
Lift his tail.
This just happened.
New choice.
Okay, now I want you to go head first into his mouth.
First into the crocodile's mouth.
Yeah, like give him a little kiss.
Like you give him a little kiss.
Yeah.
Is that a good idea?
New choice.
Yeah, it'd be a great idea. Oh, yeah, I'd love to. Woo!
New physical choice. New physical choice.
I'm gonna creep in.
New physical choice.
Chuck me in. Come in with me. Yay! It's a bloody big. Okay. Can you still see it in the picture?
Just about. The peace sign.
New choice.
If you could just go up.
New choice.
If you could go. Woo!
New choice.
If you could just go like this. Really. Come on.
You know. I'm stuck again.
New choice.
I'm fine. I'm out. That's fine. No problem. I think you should have a boat with an animal.
Yeah!
Great. How about a aardvark?
New choice.
How about a snake? That's good. Yeah, all right. That's a snake. Great. Oh, look, there's a snake over there.
Okay, what do you want me to do?
If you could just tickle your breasts while having the snake go around your feet. That'd be
Okay, so...
New choice.
If you could just sort of ride the snake as you would any man you've beaten O'Neill. Yes, that's very good.
How long do you want me to do?
Yeah, a bit more
more chocolatey and your facial
Yeah,
features?
Chastity?
Yeah. Come on. Rejoice physical.
How about I do it? This way, backwards, come on. Right. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, very good.
Arching back. Like
Oh,
this.
okay, nice.
Yeah.
It's a little bit weird considering he's a family actor. She's my sister, but...
Oh well. And with that incest, we will stop this. Now, this next game is for Rob and Matt, and to be joined by myself and Yvette. Led by Louise, it's called Forward Reverse.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, what's going to happen then in this scene is they're going to play out a little show for you, and every now and again I'm going to shout reverse. They've got to play it backwards. When I shout forwards, they go forwards again. You'll get the idea. What I would like then, please, is an example of something which is extremely terrifying.
Exams.
Exams, thank you very much. And a place where you wouldn't take exams.
Sauna.
A sauna. Brilliant, so we're going to have a little scene about taking exams in a sauna.
This exam's all in Swedish. Figure it out. I'm too hot. I can't speak the language. They say everything twice. Hey, tack. How are you getting on?
I think I put it the wrong way round. Hang on.
Reverse.
I think I got it the wrong way round.
Tack, hey. They say everything twice.
Forward.
They say everything twice. Tack, hey. How are you getting on?
I think I got it the wrong way round.
Reverse.
I think I got it the wrong way round.
Forward.
I think I got it the wrong way round.
Maybe I should take the day off.
Bloody hell. Have you been working out?
No. I've just been exercising some of my brain muscles, which in turn have exercised my pectorals.
Wow.
Reverse.
Wow.
Forward.
Wow.
Reverse.
Wow.
I've just been exercising some of my brain muscles, which have in turn exercised my pectorals.
Forward.
I've just been exercising some of my brain muscles, which in turn have been exercising my pectorals.
Wow.
Okay, boys, have you been doing the exams right, or are you cheating again?
Where are you from?
I don't know. I'm generically foreign.
Do you think we'll ever be let out, maybe for a little break?
Maybe if I can oil up those pectorals. I see you've been practicing for your exam.
I thought they were tutorials. I thought they were tutorials.
Forward.
I thought they were tutorials.
Reverse.
I thought they were tutorials.
Forward.
I thought they were tutorials.
I hope his jokes get better.
They won't get better unless you pass your exams. And I'm very strict. Look at my pointy stick.
Reverse.
I'm very strict. Look at my pointy stick.
I hope his jokes get better.
Forward.
I hope his jokes get better.
Look at my pointy stick. I am very strict.
Oh, this sauna is free. Lovely. Can I lie down here?
You've asked. It is the test.
What test?
Boys, you must pass the test now. Show me.
Reverse.
Boys, you must pass the test now. Show me.
What test?
You must lay down there. It is to the exam.
I don't have an erection.
Can I lie down here?
Okay, you may begin. It is the exam.
I don't have an erection.
Okay, boys, now get your erections out and turn to page 7.
Like I said, I don't have an erection.
Fancy.
Now, if any of you were educated in Europe, you'll know that's very accurate. Ladies and gentlemen, we've had lots of stories here today for tomorrow's edition, and there may be dispute over whether or not some of them are true or not. So, we here at the Daily Trumpet newspaper, we are like a united front, and we are going to stand by all of our stories as one big collective right now, and to tell you about the stories and whether or not there was any inaccuracies in them, and you'll get how we're doing it very shortly.
Welcome.
To our
Press.
conference.
Berlusconi
Does drugs,
But, as
we feel that he doesn't
Do
drugs
any.
more.
Please.
Remember
that,
when
We.
show you the Godfather part 2. Anal
Penetration.
and
Leakage.
is
What?
we do when frustrated on drugs.
Do.
Not
Use.
drugs ever unless
You.
have
Anal.
Leakage.
then
You.
should
Soreness.
Will.
help with your erections,
And.
your
Exams.
thank you and
good
night.
Nice.
Thank you much. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of the show. Today we have been Christopher White, Yvette Gill, Rob Lanston, Matthew Cosgrove, Kenneth Price, Rob Sladden, Adam Siegel, Andrew Hanratty, I remember him, Louise Berryman, I've been David Pistansky, thank you very much, goodbye.